Hopefully it does well, man. YouTube has been acting very weird lately. I have a bad feeling about YouTube in the next few months. The FTC is making them categorize all channels as either videos that are made for kids or videos that are not made for kids. And a channel like mine is in a weird spot because technically my videos are not made exclusively for kids. It's just gaming content that is enjoyed by adults, kids, and everybody of all ages. And if your channel is categorized as made for kids, well, then you're screwed because you're not going to make as much on ad revenue. You're going to get shafted in the algorithm. Your videos are not going to be discovered as often. So it's a bit of a tricky time right now. It's a bit of a tricky time, but I'm sure eventually it will work out. I'm not tripping. Our channel is doing really well. Both our channels are doing really well. So if you miscategorize your channel, you can face up to a $42,000 fine per video. They're about to rob me blind, chat. Do you know how big a percentage of your YouTube viewers are kids? No, actually, because most kids don't put their real age on their YouTube channels. So technically speaking, if I look at my algorithm for my channel, you know, I have, first of all, here's the honest truth is most Fortnite channels are going to have a lot of kids that watch. That's obvious. But my channel in particular it tends to have an older audience anyways, because my videos are a little more mature, a little bit more on the educational side. And my commentary is typically appreciated by, it's not, yeah. Yeah. I think this thing that YouTube's doing, they're mainly trying to, first of all, they're mainly trying to target channels that are exploiting kids with like weird cartoon, you know, dress up and weird like cartoon videos that are targeted at kids. So when they say kids, I'm thinking they mean more preschool, toddler kids that are just kind of consuming content blindly. I don't think they're talking about 13, 14-year-olds, which is like a huge demographic of Fortnite players. But going back to what I was saying, like my channel in particular, right, as a Fortnite channel, has a pretty pretty mature audience in the first place, because my videos are not targeted at the younger audience in the first place. It's a Fortnite channel, but like all the discussions we have, all the topics are topics and discussions that, you know, 18 plus typically enjoy listening to, enjoy talking about and watching. But even honestly, like even the Fortnite channels that are kind of more kid like entertainment oriented, like I don't even think they're really in danger if this works properly. Like some people might be falsely categorized, but like if you look at the channels that have like definitely like a younger audience, like if we're talking, you know, Ali A or I mean there's a few channels that are like a little bit more on the younger side in terms of the type of, you know, humor and content that's being created. I still don't think those channels are at risk either. I mean, they're at risk of being miscategorized, but I don't think those are the channels that YouTube's trying to go after. They're probably trying to go after the people who make the cartoons and the people who dress up, you know, in cartoon costumes and do weird stuff. Like that's definitely what they're trying to like hammer down on. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. The thing about YouTube is the fact that it's so big means that there's going to be some unfortunate what? I don't know why they didn't pull him. There's gonna be some people who like get falsely flagged, like some just collateral damage. Tony, how do you link it with Discord? You have to go to Discord and then go to your like account settings, and there's like links. Glad you're back, bro. Have a great day. Thank you, Real Deal. It's good to be back. It really is. Ever find out why the hook gun was hitting for 150? No, and it still does hit for 150 on occasion. So you just got to be ready for it to hit 150 sometimes. How's the vacation with the wifey? We had a great time, man. YouTube doesn't crack down on people who mislead. I absolutely agree. You know, there's a huge... Okay, first of all, there's like 3 layers to this, right? There is people coming up with unique and kind of catchy titles, right? Then there's clickbaiting, where oops. I don't like fighting near the trees. It makes it really difficult to do anything. Were you gonna just keep building up, or are you eventually going to attempt to make a move on me? So go back to what I was saying. There's clickbaiting, or there's clever video titles. Then there's clickbaiting, and then there's straight up just deceiving. So there's like layers to it, and I feel like people who manipulate their audience and just straight up lie, like to the fullest extent, need to be dealt with. Like the fake events. You know, I certainly see a lot of fake giveaways. That's kind of a little harder to sort through, because it's kind of hard to prove that someone's not doing a giveaway. There's a lot that goes on, but there's certainly been some improvement. But there's also a lot more people now who are trying to take advantage. So there, people see the potential in revenue, the potential in money they could make. So there's just like, I showed you guys that video the other day. That was like the worst Fortnite video I've ever seen in my life, in terms of like just straight up lying and manipulating to an audience. So Yeah, I'm sure like eventually it'll get better, but yes, thank you, love. There's still so much that needs improvement. So much that needs policing. Which video? I don't want to show it again. I don't want to give this person like, I mean, it's not like you guys are dumb enough to go and like become fans of this, because it's targeted at, it's targeted for 5-year-olds. Like those are the channels that should be hit the hardest for this like new YouTube, you know, policy that they're trying to, the ones that just lie to 5-year-olds to get a bunch of subs. Why don't you just worry about what you can control? That's exactly what I'm doing, Sweaty Palms. I don't know if you what your comment is. What are you saying? You want? I'm confused. Are you doing something? Thank you, Squid. I'm glad you liked the video, man. I'm gonna eat it after this game. You wearing a hoodie inside? It's 30 degrees outside, and we don't really want to turn on the heater. I don't mind wearing a hoodie, like even if it's a little chilly inside. I don't mind wearing a hoodie. These bots, man. Tell me what you hate about me. I think I probably had a lot that he hates about me. Better tack? I don't like the purple tack, bro. I really don't. Why does everyone put a reverse ramp before taking a box up a guy's wall? I can tell you why. So that they can't ramp over you, and if you're standing high enough on your reverse ramp, if they try to trap you, you can phase through their trap like this. So it's to give you better positioning, and they can't edit and then just ramp over you. Gives you the option to also hit their top very easily. That's it. Oh. Oops. I ran into an AI. The P90 is so brutal, bro. I saw those big pots. I wasn't gonna give them up. I wasn't gonna give them up. Oh, the builds. I don't know if I want to build fight like this. It's the last guy, so I might as well, right? GG, man.